question is, was it a video and audio? So, you know, hit him with wiretapping.
Yeah, he's trying to get police officers jammed up for violating his First Amendment rights.
Yeah, that's it. That's what my daughter said.
And because he said over there, he goes, well, you know, I'm doing it for news purposes and so on and so forth. I was like, but he's like, I have the rights. I said, you have the right until you impede on other people's rights.
That's right. They want him locked up.
You ready?
Yep.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are going to be watching some never before seen body camera footage of my unlawful arrest at the Hagerstown Post Office in Maryland. Keep in mind all charges have been dropped and I am pursuing a civil rights lawsuit. If you would like to watch the original video, I will link it in the description below. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video so we can discuss. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Hi. What, ma'am? Oh, I appreciate that. You don't have to be videoed. Well, the only thing about Maryland law is if you're out in public,
No, I was inside.
that's still the public area. You can be videoed, but you can't be audioed of the video. You know what I mean? Like anybody could, if you're out in a public area.
My daughter said that this is
Yeah,
like
but if you're
an
doing,
auditor.
if you're writing down a letter,
Yeah.
then he record the address.
My
That's
daughter
gonna be
said
right.
Well, that's true about
it's
that.
probably an auditor person.
Did you call in? Is it you? They called in here, so it's not someone they want. Hey, sir. So
Hi.
a complaint. The post office would like you to leave.
Hi, how are you?
Perfectly wonderful today. I'm Officer Devers. Officer Krause is coming through the door. You're being audio and video recorded for evidentiary purposes.
I'm sorry, can you just say your name and your badge number?
Well, I can tell you I'm Officer Devers. This is Officer Krause. And I appreciate your videotaping everything. But the post office called and said they've asked you to leave. So they would like you to leave. This is their property, and so they have every right to ask you to leave. So
What?
could you
Can I
please
just get your badge number? Why can't I get your badge number?
It's 3126.
Okay, thank you.
So can you please leave?
Do you understand, what department are you with?
I'm with the Hagerstown City Police Department. Same city you're in.
Oh, okay.
I assume you know that.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you could do me a favor and please leave, that'd be great. 'Cause they've
Okay,
asked you to leave.
can you call a supervisor? Because you have no jurisdiction on this property. You do not. I'm telling you, before you make a mistake, you should call your supervisor.
Of course, we asked to stop anything. But and there are certain things we're allowed to do in federal building. But we have the video because we have people's personal information.
Right.
You know, we have, of course, we have our machines here. Out there, a couple of the customers basically told him, like, you know, stop filming, get away. He's like, I have the right. He goes, you don't have. Because when you're in public, he goes, you have to, you know, know that he can be filmed. And yeah, he's one of these types, you know, that has his live stream.
Right.
So, you know, we asked him he just refuses. So, supervisor who's here and said, you know, but he was asked, like I said, we have people's personal information that's up in packages, calendar, plus.
So, sir, who do I have the luxury of talking with today?
Oh, my name is Sean.
Sean what?
He was,
Just Sean.
No, you don't have a last name?
It's just Sean.
So no one gave you a surname when you were born?
It's just Sean.
It's just Sean. So you want to know my information, but you don't want to share yours with me? Okay. So, would you like to go ahead and share so that no one has to endure this?
Yeah, in a minute. I'm busy right now.
Okay. Hey guys,
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Officer Krause, 3834.
Okay.
All right, we'll deal with you in a minute. So did you deal with him as well?
He went that way.
No. Is he dealing with him? Sir?
You said you want him trespassed? Yeah, supervisor said that they want that because obviously we've tried to talk to him. He refuses. He keeps filming, and people have asked him, so they just basically were like, you know, we'd like to have trespassing.
Have you asked him to leave yourself?
We have, yeah, I have.
Okay, good.
Multiple people have. Actually, at least three employees have, and he refuses. He said he has the right to do basically whatever he wants to do.
Good.
Alpha 1's calling. Go ahead, 1. 115.
Good, sir.
He's refusing to leave.
Yeah, get it to him. Yeah, he's one of these guys that videos and tries to jam police up for First Amendment rights and all that kind of stuff. And videoing the whole time, following us around. Live streaming.
Sir, can you just tell me what
Yeah, 3 different people told him to leave from the post office, being it's a federal building. Certain things allowed and certain things not allowed. People are uncomfortable because their addresses and all that stuff. But he's still in the post office. Copy that, back one. See when he mark up.
You ready? Yep. Okay.
You were told to leave. Are you leaving?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave?
Yes.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
You're under arrest.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please? You put it in my pocket? You're making a big mistake here, Tyrant. Yeah, you're making a big mistake here.
You were told to leave several times.
This is federal property.
You were told to leave
You have no jurisdiction
several
here.
times.
You have no jurisdiction here.
Nice try.
You don't. I just got it. You want me to show you the case law I just made? You have no jurisdiction here. Big mistake. You just cost Hagerstown a lot of money. You should have waited for a supervisor, been smart.
Supervisor told me to lock you up. So now,
okay.
So now what?
Well, then he's stupid as well. Ma'am, you should look at your rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. You should look at it. Photographs for news purposes are permitted in the lobby's foyers.
I'll come
It's
back
a
to
federal
this
law.
real
You put these cuffs on tight.
Can you get her information as well, Kraus?
What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for?
Failure to obey.
Failure to obey?
Yep. Failure to obey to cause a disturbance.
Cause a disturbance?
Correct.
There was nobody in there. You removed everybody. What am I being arrested for since you put the handcuffs on me?
See, you don't even know who put the handcuffs on you.
What am I being arrested for, sir?
Actually, maybe it's right. Maybe it's trespassing. That's right, because he told
Do
you.
you not know what you're arresting me for?
Oh, I'll know, and you'll know when you get your charging documents. Try not to see.
Can you loosen these? Can you loosen these?
Well, if you hadn't resisted when we put them on, you did. Okay. We're gonna rearrange them.
You're hemming me up here. Not good.
I don't really.
Look what you guys did. I'm gonna get on the body camera.
We're not on the body camera. There's no hemming
You
up
guys
with
are making a
anybody.
big mistake. Wow, violating my constitutional rights. Not resisting. A future journalist just violated freedom of press rights. This is what you just did here. Big mistake you made.
No, your big mistake was you were told to leave by 3 different people.
Sir, this is
Doesn't
federal
matter.
property.
Doesn't matter.
This is federal property.
That's
It
right.
does matter.
Yeah, and the
I
manager
guarantee
told
I
you to
win in
leave.
court.
Have a seat.
I guarantee I
Managers
win in
told you
court.
to leave. You refused to
I
leave. That's why you're in
Have a
cuffs.
seat.
You guys did it.
3
You have no
times.
authority.
3 times.
The managers never
Have a seat, please. We're not debating this. Get a lawyer. You can do it in court.
It's not. It's
Nice
no one.
try.
No manager asked me to leave. By the way.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can you turn the car on?
No, I'll take care of that.
All right,
I can't
'cause
do
I'm-
2 things at once.
I'm just saying. I'm not want to be locked in the car with no AC.
Ma'am, do I need your information? Did you want? Was you
Yeah.
feeling uncomfortable and stuff?
Fine.
Do you have your ID with you?
Huh?
Do you have your ID on you right now?
Yeah.
That would make it easier.
Ma'am, we're going to need your information as well,
Thank you very
okay? Thank you.
Maria. Martinez.
Ma'am, could you come down here a minute with the glasses? So you were in there when all that happened, and you heard the manager ask him to leave? Absolutely.
Yes, and
You heard it as well?
And the lady in the,
Okay.
in the
Hey, Krause,
pink
do me a favor.
shirt.
Get all that and all the information. I'm going to get him all the way out there, okay? And can you come out and then give it to me? Can you?
Is the supervisor coming or not?
I have no clue. What are we doing? Sir, I don't take orders from you.
You better turn the car on.
Or what? Are you threatening me?
You better turn it on.
Why? What's your issue?
Because it's a summer day.
I appreciate it.
Locked in the car without the car.
You've been in the car for 2
What type of
minutes,
human
sir.
being are you? Jesus.
You've been in the car
I've
for
been
two.
nothing but cordial to you.
And sir, listen. You literally have been in my cruiser for 1 to 2 minutes.
Did you hear me do anything like that? No, I did not.
I appreciate you not cursing. That's very nice of you.
Obey your orders.
They asked you to leave.
No, they did not.
Okay. Well, that's why you get a lawyer.
He wanted to go to jail. I think he's making some kind of video or something.
Yeah, that's him to leave her, you know?
Yeah, he's trying to get police officers jammed up for violating his First Amendment rights.
Yeah, that's it. That's what my daughter said. Yeah, he's making like a YouTube channel. Like, to do it on purpose. He wanted to go to jail.
Why do you want to do all that?
Yeah, can I have your phone number?
You want me to give you, because I just moved here, you want me to give you, I haven't changed my address yet. I will write it for you.
Thank you.
That's the worst kind of people that do this to make it hard on you guys. It's so dumb.
Every day. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No, have a good day.
You too.
Have a nice day. I just don't have my license, but I live there right in the street.
All right, your name, ma'am?
Thank you very much. And everyone in there, all three of them told him to stop, and the lady in the corner would slam the door on him. She told him to stop. Everybody did.
Yeah, you will. P. Sean Paul.
I'm going to get the male's name in there and just give this to you.
Okay, that's fine. And write in pertinent things that they.
So, came in probably around maybe 1 o'clock, 1:10, somewhere in that range. Came in, started videotaping. So, I know there are certain parameters that they are allowed to do certain things. So at first didn't really say anything. Came around the corner where the lady who does the passports came out, and she was doing something. He was videotaping some new signs and signage. She's like, can I help you with something? You're doing this stuff? He's like, no. He goes, well, she's like, you need to stop, because I don't want to be on your video or be whatever else. She's like, I have the right. We started trying to quote the whole federal law, blah, blah. We've all seen it on YouTube and everywhere else. Wants attention, look at me. Stop. So he wouldn't stop. And of course, I know I saw a couple of the ladies, the customers, you were going on there, and even they came up to me and they're like, yeah, we told him to stop or like, go away. And he wouldn't. And that's kind of what he asked me over there. Did anybody say that? I said, yeah, dude. I was like, people came up, the customers were asking me to stop. And for me, it wasn't an issue because I've seen certain things and they try to prove the point of what they can do. Once he came up here, though, of course, we have people's packages, we have change of addresses, we have other information, plus our PIN pads and so on and so forth. That's when I was like, you need to stop. And then he started going off the whole history. And then Jake, who was next to was here, he's went to lunch. He said, sir, he goes, part of the, I don't know if it was the Patriot Act, whatever the act, but he's more versed than that. You can't listen to that. And of course, the guy didn't listen, just kept on doing it, kept getting close up with people, and so on and so forth. And we're like, so then, I'm not getting ignorant with the guy, because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to bait us into something. And I was kind of like, no, I was like, well, and he started asking questions, like, you can just talk to police when you get here, and so on and so forth. And towards the after, he went around, and of course, he kept saying the news purposes. Well, you've gone around the boat lap around 5 times now. I'm not sure what news, you must not be very good at news if you have to do the big 5 laps around, Then he went on the lobby and, pardon me, other things. But he was told by Eileen, myself, Jake, I don't know anybody else, and plus the customers to, Eileen's EILEN, and she's the one that was with the passports. Okay? And, just things like that. And of course, like I said, when she opens up her door, she definitely has people's personal passport information. You don't know what he's kind of with this technology, what he can or can't pick up. So, like I said, he was asked multiple times by multiple people to stop. Of course, once he wouldn't stop it, after the first two people said something, I told the supervisor, which is Robin, she came out. I was like, just call the police. I was like, because he's trying to prove a point.
Right.
I said he wants the confrontation with the police is what he wants. So I was like, he's not going to listen to any of us, and so on and so forth. So
Can I get your last name, Steve?
yeah, McDonald.
Birthday? I'll just use this address here.
Sure, it's fine. Jacob Lynn, Lynn.
That's his last name?
Lynn, yes. Yeah.
You probably don't know his birthday, I'm sure.
I don't.
Eileen's last name?
Kirshner. Kershner.
Okay. All right, if we need you guys for any reason, we'll...
Sure, no problem. And the supervisor that was on duty, she's the one to call, was Robin. Last name is Patey, Patey. And probably the best phone number here, because usually the back one, sometimes the main lines are on hold.
Yeah, that's all he was doing, trying to get us to, the First Amendment rights and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, we've all seen it. You've been on Facebook or you've been on YouTube, you see it, and the people are lucky, especially like when you guys say you do a traffic stop, and they're trying to prove a point of knowing the law. Here's actually Eileen right here, trying to, prove their, their points, their knowledge of everything. And because he said over there, he goes, well, I'm doing it for news purposes and so on and so forth. But he's like, I have the rights. I said, you have the right until you impede on other people's rights.
That's right.
When they've asked you, and he's basically like you say, I'm doing it for news purposes. What news outlet do you work for? That's all I wanted to ask.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I was like, you're just trying to legally harass people. Within the confines of law, and then challenging someone, and look at me, I'm so smart. Okay, that's nice, buddy. I really don't care. You know what I mean? But when you've been asked to leave a federal building, then it is what
3
it is.
times.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, conference. Let's look at that. Look at this.
All right.
Okay.
These are the employees. Steven told him to leave. Jake told him to leave.
Okay, and what are they? Just employees?
Yeah.
Or is anybody in charge? Okay.
This employee.
Okay, that's an employee, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is supervisor. She called the police.
Okay.
To tell these people to tell him to leave. So they all 3 told him to leave.
Okay, so is she here or is she not here?
She's here.
She's here. So she's there and she advised, the supervisor advised these 3 employees to tell them to leave. Okay, so they each told him to leave and he advised, and what did he say?
He has the right to be here. You don't know the laws. Stuff like that.
So my question to you is then, what do I got him for trespassing?
Trespassing. And this lady was putting in passports, like putting them in boxes.
Uh-huh.
And he was still videoing. She's like, you need to leave. Because at that point he was crossing the line because it's people's information.
Oh, okay.
They didn't want that on video because they didn't know his capability of, what he
The
could
question
do.
is, was it a video and audio?
Yeah, it was.
So, hit him with wiretapping.
Well, he was because he was asking us questions to get us
Yeah,
to answer
exactly.
him, so he's on both. So I don't know if he can use his phone as evidence or not.
I don't know. So, what's this number?
These are numbers if we have to get a hold of them.
Okay, so this is their number. So these are the witnesses. And the address here is 20, whatever it is. Okay, and what's this?
Because he came in at 1300 and
Okay.
started video. 1300.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
he was told at least 3 times just by these people.
Okay,
And then these were the 2 females outside
okay.
that told him to stop as well.
This is the one that was sitting there with glasses, I think, right?
The older
Was that-
lady,
With
yes.
the glasses that I said, can you come down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was the first one I was talking
Okay.
to.
Okay, and they witnessed.
Him video and being told to leave
So they
by
okay.
them.
Okay, so no, she did, and she did as well, and she also said that she didn't want anything to.
didn't.
When I was on the way in, she said that she did not want to be videotaped.
Yeah, she didn't feel comfortable.
She did not feel comfortable and all that. So, okay, so should just confiscate his phone.
That's what I was thinking. Duffy would know because he's a phone guy.
Yeah. So do me a favor. After you leave, I'm taking him out. get a hold of Duffy, like not on the channels because I don't want him to hear it. And then let me know. Then just let me know.
Take it or not?
Yeah. If they should confiscate it, and then just to do the because someone's gonna. I'm not looking at it. They're gonna have to. I don't know. Then yeah, but I mean, you got to get a warrant for it and stuff. Though that's the problem. So I mean, ask him if it's worth it or not. You let me know, and then what I got to do because I don't know.
I'll just say, were you 10?
I'm 10.
I'll just say that's a negative or yes. So you know what I'm talking about.
And then I'll figure out after the fact what to do about it, like how to deal with getting Duffy to do whatever he's gonna do.
They'll probably say no. My guess.
Well, yeah.
You got it on.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
All right, guys, so we just witnessed 2 tyrant police officers who were not only ignorant of the law, but were ignorant of our rights. Completely unacceptable. They took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution. For what? To enforce their ego and to enforce others' feelings. That's what they did on this day. Completely unacceptable. They lied in the police report. No one asked me to leave. If you would like to see the original video and the follow-up live I made after when the charges were dropped, all those videos will be in the description. Make sure to leave a like. Watching this back, though, for the first time, it amazed me, completely amazed me, that 2 independent witnesses would just go up to the police and flat out lie. They just wanted to be part of something. And it's so sad. They wanted to be part of this investigation. They wanted to be super cadets and super citizens. We're going to get that bad man with the camera. He wants to be arrested. He wants his freedom taken away from him. Completely disgusting. They were so eager, walked up to the police, handed over their identification, lied, all to have me put in jail and my freedom taken from me. Completely ridiculous. Completely. It's so shocking to me that they would lie like that. How the postal employees will lie. Sheep and bootlickers. It's completely insane, but we're holding them accountable. I will say that the state's attorney, shout out to the state's attorney in Hagerstown, immediately dropped the charges after this happened. I was arrested, and a couple weeks later, the charges were dismissed. I did not even have to go to court one time, so shout out for that, not wasting my time and knowing that this was unconstitutional. Now, my lawyer and I are following up with a federal civil rights lawsuit. Stay tuned. I have some news regarding that, so make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss it. It'll be coming later this week. But let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below, guys. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.